Go time, baby. Go time. Get situated here. I look a little bit crooked. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm new to this, people, but you know, where's the audience at? Looks like we got a couple of people in here right now. Hey, Weddle, what's up, Weddle? You vote, my boy. Hey, always good to see you, my boy. That's yeah, Weddle. Big Weddle. Let's see, who else do we got in here right now? It looks like there's 5 people, but I ain't seen nothing going on. Ain't nothing jumping on. Hey, you know what? I brought me my glasses, but these ain't the ones that are prescribed to me yet, gente. But they probably would work. You know what I'm saying? I could probably see with them. But I need to get some prescribed though. You know what I mean? 'Cause, I hate missing people's comments. But you know what happens? You know what I'm saying? Get adjusted right here, man. For some reason, this thing is off center today. This is my permanent studio, my backyard boogie. The only difference between what I do right here, right now, is I usually have it in the horizontal form. Hey, check this out real quick, people. Don't ever think that I'm bouncing. I ain't going nowhere. From a big to start weight lifting. Wait. Okay, here comes the questions already. What's the big thing to do from a big start weight lifting? Hey, just start in moderate amounts of weight, my G. You know what I mean? You never want to go in there going beast, because all you're gonna do is hurt yourself. What up? What's up, Uncle PJ? Robert Gonzalez. Hey, what's up? What's up, nephew? Hey, what's up, Uncle? What's up, Uncle Pete? Oh, I thought you called me something else. But yeah, hey, what's up, nephew? Shit, you already know what time it is, man. I'm just right here doing my thing. Hit the like button, yes. Hey, who's that right there? I for an eye, my boy. Cubo Carnal. I sends mine from Salinas, Califas, Monterey County. Yay. You already know, my G. Hey, much love and respect to all my gente from up north, all my gente from down south, all my gente from wherever you tune in from. That's what I do, man. I show love. You know what I mean? I got love for everybody and anybody that's going to pull up here and, you know, just, you know, show respect and walk the motherfucking yarda. You know what I'm saying? It's important. You know what I mean? Conduct yourself as a professional. That way you don't get whacked and get removed. Let me see. I'm going to go back down to these questions here real quick. And this is where I usually start messing up at. But I did go rambling on. And what I was trying to tell you guys, I'm going to probably just start running lives every day. If it's better for you guys, you know, it's a lot better way for me to communicate with you guys. I was going to stay away from dropping content, you know, pre-recorded videos, because I'm not one of them cats that like to piggyback off of a lot of people. I've done it in the past, and the only reason why I've done it is just to gain some traction, people. It was a strategy move, okay? Because I've always been a leader, not a follower. You know what I'm saying? I like to create my own paths. And that's what I've always been doing. As you can see, everybody's touching on Wes Watson. You know what I mean? First that fool's hated, and now everybody's all interested in him. And I laugh about it. And the reason why I laugh about this shit is because I don't know him personally, but I know a couple of individuals personally that went through his camp. Okay, one is related to me, and the other one I've known for a while, and they've been out here on social media for quite some time. They actually both have a pretty large following, but I'm not going to put them out there, because that's just out of respect. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But anyways, what's the best? Okay, so we've already got to that question right there. Cuvo Pomona, baby's about right. Cuvo Pomona's in the house, baby. Hey, what up? High Power Fitness. Andrew, what's up? Andrew Martinez. Robert Gonzalez, I already got you. My nephew. Big dude, huh? Party Boy. What's that? Party Boy 209. All right, Party Boy. Hey, are you part of the what was the name of that fucking jackass? The Party Boy, I think they called him. Greetings from SD. Hey, much love and respect. Izzy Martinez. I'm not sure if Izzy is my team member, but if it is, much love and respect to you and your husband. You already know. Can I ask an honest question? Well, shoot it. You know what I mean? Shoot that question. Cubo Canada sends mine from Salinas. All right, I already talked to you. You a warrior, brother. I work out daily, and you're older than me. Hey, I tip my hat to you, Canan. Like I tell everybody out here on social media, it's not about being extreme. It's all about being consistent. If you stay consistent with anything that you do in life, you're going to get results. You're going to see a brighter sunshine, I should just say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't have to go in here being extreme, trying to be this Mashika warrior. You know what I mean? Gung-ho and shit. Respect, OG. I grew up in Rancho Cucamonga, and I worked in Ontario. I miss Cali. That's what's up, man. Rancho Cucamonga. my sister lived out around that area. You know what I mean? They actually they moved out that way to get a better life, and it kind of backfired. You know what I'm saying? Because life is what you make of it. You know what I mean? You can't run from things that are gonna happen. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. Hey, someone just shot me 10 bolas. I really appreciate that, carnal. Eventually, your sticker will come up, who it came up to. That way I could shout out your name. But yeah, why don't you step in that ring with that vato from up north? That vato fucking, he didn't show up. Look, I've told you guys, and I've said it once too many times. If that fucking lame would have stopped lying to his audience and saying that he reached out to me, which he never did, because if he would have reached out to me in a professional way, we could have set that up. You know what I mean? But he's done said things that are not forgivable where I come from. He's done lost that right to a friendly fade. If we ever cross paths, I guarantee he's gonna fuck around and find out that he doesn't know how to fight. Okay, straight up. You know what I mean? He may be a boxer, but from the skills that I've seen him put out there, that fool he's boo boo. Straight up. I don't box. I scrap. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that, and the streets are undefeated, baby. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Chavala too, exactly. That's the fucking poopa. You know what I mean? That about the. See, you knew where I was gonna be. I was the only motherfucking southerner in that norteño party. He didn't show up. What's up, sir? I need to get back at my eating correctly habits. Appreciate you staying on your grind. Always, G. You know what I mean? It's very important. Anything that has to do with your overall health is gonna stem from your nutrition. There's a correct way and a wrong way to provide nutrients to your body. You know, everybody wants the simple way, but I guarantee them simple ways, they usually have cons about them. You know what I mean? There's side effects. So just, you know, just be careful on what you put in your body. You know what I mean? Read the labels, take the time to understand what they have in there. Greetings from Chuco Town, Tejas. Well, hey, what's up, Tejas, Chuco Town, baby? That's right. Let's see. That's right, my brother. Keep pushing forward. Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, you already know, man. Shit, we can't stop, won't stop, baby. You will there from the Pomona. I'm pretty. Oh yeah, that's SGV, baby. It just I don't know if you spelled it like that on purpose, Mom G, but you already know. Much love and respect to you, my fellow Vallero right there. Yes, sir. 909. Hey, man, I wish I could mention this name, man. This youngster, I seen him on social media, man. He really got caught up, man. I used to call him trompas. Big lip little youngster, homie. But yeah, he ended up getting washed up, homie, behind some pedo that went on. But you know, it happens. You know what I mean? The people that you least expected, they're the ones that have the biggest corras. You know what I mean? And the ones that you think that have the biggest corras, they pee themselves. I mean, straight up, that's just the way it is. What's up, OG? Would be a good back workout. Hey, pull-ups are good. Body weight workouts, anything that's gonna be applying that muscle, your lats and stuff like that is beneficial for your back. Rows are excellent. You know what I mean? Close in grip rows are good. What I call lawn mowers, that's what we call them in the joint. You know what I mean? You get bend over at like a 45-degree angle and pull it up. Like if you're starting a lawnmower, that's a simple way of putting it. There's a proper name for that. I think they're called man, I can't think of it right now, G, because I tend to use a lot of prison terminology when it comes to working out. You know what I mean? What's up, OG? Would be a good back workout. Okay, eye for an eye. Wes estuvo for Wes Watson. Eye for an eye. That dude fucked his up, didn't he? Eye for an eye. I agree. He is all talk. He keeps calling us talking masa. I think he don't got that stamina for OG. Yeah, man, I got more energy than that fool got gas, man. He does way too much of this and way too much of that. He does that perico. His heart would blow up trying to, you know, run around in the ring with me. If I ran around in the ring with me, I would let him do his thing. He would be like hitting a brick wall, him hitting me. And then once he gassed out, I would tell him, look, it's my turn, motherfucker. And I'd beat the dog shit out of him straight up. High Power Fitness, showing love from Phoenix. Hey, much love and respect to Phoenix as well, man. Just working, man, in familia. Hey, that's the real deal right there, man. Showing up and putting up for the family. You know, that's what a real man does. You know what I'm saying? Even when times get hard and you go out there and grind and you have to do what you have to do. And I was one of them persons, you know what I mean? But it landed me behind the walls, you know. But yeah. Hey, real talk. East Los in the house. Oh, okay, that's eye for an eye right there. I got to keep an eye on that little purple thing right there. What's up, homie? Hey, what's up, Frisco? High Power Fitness. That vato from up north keeps calling us down here and asking us to convince you to step in that ring, homie. What's the problem with him? He knows how to reach out to me. He had that chance to reach out to me. He knows Gold Toes is on my team. He claims, or I'm going to give you another example. Old boy that just did his what was his name? Spider from Salas. He just got out the joint. I'm plugged in with Spider too. He could have reached out to him. Spider has my direct number. We could have done set that up. It's because he doesn't really want it, homie. You know what I mean? He's done spoke too much foul language on me. That is unacceptable. That's a high power fitness. What's up, bro? Just right here doing my thing. Right here showing up to chop it up with all my supporters, my everybody that's just been supporting me, homie. That's what I do. I enjoy doing this. You know what I mean? And it's, man, I've been reaching so many people in so many different places. It's amazing. Look at it. Health for Nebraska. Nebraska's in the house, baby. What's up, Big G in chat? That's what's up, my G. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hey, so I did bring my readers for this. Daryl, hey, gracias, my boy, for that 10 bolas right there. Hey, all money's good money, baby. You know what I mean? Saludos from the bridge. Hey, another Vallero right there in the house. You already know. Hey, as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna say his name out here, but the homie that came over here to work on my pad, he's from the bridge, carnal. It's one of your older homeboys. I'm tapped in with a few of your older homeboys. Cricket. It's a web, huh? What do you know about Danny Trejo? What's up with Danny Trejo? I know he's an actor. You know what I mean? He came from the hood, has a big old charra tatted on him and stuff like that. Freedom is fresh. Okay, let's see here. Guadalupe Azusa is in the house. Okay, that's what's up. Guadalupe Azusa's in the house, huh? AZ. What did the homies from AZ say? The best city from A to Z in the USA. Hey, shout out to my homeboy, to the homie Papas, man. That's a really good dude right there. You seem extremely bipolar. Who? Me? Can be, you know what I mean? I think everybody's a little bipolar at one point in time. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. I'm from El Monte Califas. All right, that's what's up. Chris Brady. All right, that's what's up, my G. Hey, much love and respect to you, my boy. Freedom is fresh. Okay, let's see. Hey, for some reason, these comments, they tend to bounce up and down on me. People, you know what I mean? So just bear with me. Vic C, SGV, you already know, another Vallero right there. What's that? Dibola? Okay, Helio, South Valley Wato. Hello. Oh, hello. Okay. Is he on a different live? Who on a different live, homie? Could be whoever you're talking about, you know what I mean? He's not on my live, or he might be. You just never know. I'm trying to start up my Rocky Marciano works mixing, chopping some wood with axe is good. KO Power. That low key. Wasn't that what Rocky was doing in one of his movies? And chopping, running through the snow and shit. Hey, whatever works, you know what I mean? If it works, work it, you know what I mean? Jail is hell. Yes, it is. Jail is nothing nice. I mean, back in the day, to me, it looked like it felt like one big party, you know what I mean? But it was dangerous, you know what I mean? But we made the best of it. Crane sent a gift 100 times 4. Hey, gracias. I don't know what those things are, my G, gifts, but hey, that's all good. It shows your participation. And that's what I appreciate with every last one of you guys, man. You guys pull up. You come here with respect. We have some funny bunnies out here, but it's all good. Jail is painful. Do you trust cops? Be honest, OG. I don't trust anybody, homie. Straight up. So I'm being straight honest with you. The only people I trust is my family. Straight up. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Okay. I was raised by a lot of older homies. Okay, and going through that system, there was this saying that we used to always go: pressure will break a lead pipe. Okay, and I never really understood the meaning of this until I seen an individual that was a stone cold killer. Okay, stone cold killer, and he was about that life, about that business, and they found his breaking point. Okay, I'm not going to get into too much detail about this, and the reason is because some people will know exactly who I'm talking about. But they found his breaking point, and this breaking point was his only sole surviving sibling. Okay, and they made a threat. So by that threat, made this individual turn on a lot of people. Okay, so that's why I say you can't trust nobody. Everybody has a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? And as far as me, I don't trust anybody. I mean, my jefito, he's always told me the only person that you could trust is the feria that you got in your pocket. So your money will never let you down. But yeah. Shout out from Pomona, California, LA County, 12th Street Shark Shack. My boy, the Shark Sound, that's what's up. And I can't use his name, but that was my boy right there. That was when on my last little rodeo that I went through. He was my right hand man. He was from 12th Street. You know what I mean? He was a good homie. Just put it that way. You know what I mean? I would love to put his name out here, but you know the last I remember, the homie's really active, and I can't do that. What does having an earring on your right ear mean? It means whatever you want. Back when I was growing up, it meant that you're gay. But this one you see appears on my right, but it's not, homie. It's on my left side. I actually have both of them pierced, but I lost my other one. These. I'm not bragging or boasting, but this is a gift from my wife. They're 2.74 carat diamonds. Okay, I lost one. Where I lost it, I have no idea. So now I'm stuck with the one, and I just keep it in my left ear. But you know, back in the day, it did have a meaning, supposedly. You know what I mean? Nowadays, fucking people got earrings all over the place. You know what I mean? So yeah, cricket matured. Jail is hell. Okay, Johnny Trejo. Johnny Tapia. Hey, eye for an eye. You ain't kidding me. That Johnny Tapia from New Mexico was a knockout artist. That dude was a bad motherfucker, but he was all fucked up on that periques, man. And you know, hey, that's probably what happened to his fucking heart. It probably exploded. I asked about the difference live because the delay on the live. Okay. Sent 100. Okay, Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth. Gracias for that 100. I don't know what it means. It doesn't show at the top right there. It shows oh boy, the one that sent me that $10, but the 100 as a gift. I don't know how those things work, my G's, but it's appreciated. You know what I mean? Anything, because it just shows participation right here, and I appreciate all that. I do 50 pull-ups every day and 50 squats every day, my homie. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, that's all good. All money's good money, homie. You're staying active. You know what I mean? Because if you don't use it, you lose it, homie. And that's straight up, especially once you start getting older. You know, hey, someone just sent me I don't know, what is that, a jellyfish? Damn, am I going to turn into a jellyfish? Hey, yesterday they had something up here. I had like fucking rabbit ears or something, homie. That was crazy. How tall are you? I'm that tall, homie, 5'9", or somewhere around there. If I ain't shrinking, they say you shrink, homie, but I don't think I have. I think I'm 5'9". Should put it there. Oklahoma City in here. Hey, that's a trip that you say that. Hey, much love and respect to Oklahoma. Oh, that's Smurf the Barber, baby. Hey, what's up, my G? Hey, I remember when I was younger, there was this family that lived around the corner, right there, you know, right here in my neighborhood, off of Lee Street, Lee and Mabel, and they were the Webbers. There was Betty Ann Weber, Betty Sue Weber, Betty Lou. There was Sammy Joe, Freddie Joe. It was a trip, man. And then their truck said farm truck. Oklahoma is okay. Yeah, I remember the pop. See, it was cool. Those are some good people right there. I think they still live somewhere here in Monte, though. Good to see you, OG. Salutes from Salinas, California. Hey, saludos. Puente, hey, Rama Street. Hey, there's this youngster. He's not young no more. He was right there in my last rodeo with me, too, man. It looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's a good little homie right there, man. Yeah, to me, he's a little homie. You know what I mean? But a good little homie. He was from Rama Street. Saludos, much respect. You remind me of my older brothers. Hey, that's what's up, my G. So your older brothers must be in some pretty firme vatos, huh? Salas in the house. There you go. Oh, that's eye for an eye. Eye for an eye, man. I keep on getting you mixed up. Eye for an eye. It is what it is, though. I'm a troll, but I give respect where it's due. Keep it up, OG, triple OG. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You know what? Hey, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. There's some of you trolls out there that have gotten to me, and I've got into like a combative, fucking whatever you want to call this, texting with them. And then I actually said something bad towards them because I looked at their profile and failed to look at their whole profile and kind of came out of character and realized that I was wrong. So I went back to them and apologized. And, you know, ever since then, there's certain trolls that they support me now. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it was just an honest mistake. You know what I mean? They hit me at the wrong time. And it pushed the button in me, you know, so they got a response from me. And I know that's what you vatos try to do out there, you know what I mean? It's all good, you know what I mean? If that's what floats your boat, float on, baby. Hey, are you in a gang? I don't know. I don't know if you're referring to me or not on me, but I put it this way. I'm not gonna self-admit to anything here on social media, you know what I mean? Because once thrown out here, it's like throwing a rock in a glass house, my boy. You know, so you just got to be very careful on the words you choose to use right here, you know, and that's why a lot of times I tend to stumble across my words because once I say it, you know, I can't take it back. You know what I mean? What up? Okay, Vic. Jojo Diaz's dad was my coach. Hey, Jojo Diaz's dad, Jojo, they're from the hood right there. Jojo Diaz was his pops, you know what I mean? But yeah, right there, homegrown, baby. Jojo Diaz, he got hands. I used to always see him running over there at Lake. I'd be over there doing bar work, you know what I mean, during my lunch break, and he'd be right there with his pops. He would be out there running. Shout out from Pomona, California, LA County, 12th Street Sharkies. That's what's up. Hey, don't talk about it, be about it. You already know, my boy. Hello, you look like a real one. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know what a real one looks like, but, you know, I do keep it real. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything for anybody or anyone. You know what I mean? The Bay Area is in the house right here. I've been incarcerated since 1990 at Byron Boys Ranch when I was 11. Wow. Okay. Hey, so shout out to the Bay Area, homie. You in Cali too? I know I'm in Cali. What pin you go, bro? If you're referring to me, I've been to multiple pintas, homie. Most of the pintas that I've been to have all been up north. The most I should say privileged one I've ever been at was Chino. And that was accidental because they were supposed to be transferring me to a joint that was new up north, and they accidentally sent me down to Norco. I think they just utilized me to make some feria for the transfer. Because when I pulled up right there, I said, man, what the fuck kind of prison is this right here? This is some weird motherfuckers. They had me in a dorm and all that, some crazy fools, right? Turned out it was like a drug rehab place. The next day, the goon squad was right there. They gaffled me up, stripped me down, took me in a van and took me over there to Chino, and I stood right there in Chino. I went to Palm Hall for just for a little bit, and then they sent me out to the main yard right there, and I hung out there for just a cool little minute, you know what I mean? A few months. I don't know, maybe 7, 8 months like that, and then they sent me where I was supposed to have went from the start. You know what I mean? And then the pinta that they sent me to, it was new. You know what I mean? So we were fighting over real estate. It was rocking and rolling. I wish I would have just stood right there in Chino. You know what I mean? I've been getting visits every weekend and shit. Yeah. Hey, but hey, I tell you one thing though. When I was up north, the visitas back in the day, if you any of you guys remember, my wife used to go fly out there to go see me when I was in Soledad. They were 8-hour visits. Yeah, straight up, man. Car battery, curls for dumbbells, the old way, Big G and chat. Hey, whatever works, homie. You know what I mean? I use wheel adapters for my lateral flies. You know, what's that say? You're pretty, huh? I don't know who you're talking to. The godparents, huh? Okay, exactly. If mean what you want it to mean. Cricket. I'm wondering who this cricket is right here. I don't think that's my homeboy because that's my homie. He's busy doing his thing right now. Damn, that sucks. You lost one diamond. You know what happens. You know what? It happens, carnal. You know what I mean? Nice. I'm in Fresno. Hey, shout out to Fresno, carnal. I want to hang with this dude. Hey, well, if you ever see me rolling around in your neck of the woods, tap in with me. Let me know, my G. You know what I mean? I'll be more than happy to pull over and, you know, shake your vice out. We chop it up. You know what I mean? Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bust down, do some burpees, whatever, homie. Left is right and right is wrong, right? That's what they're saying back in the day. Exactly. What pin you was in? I was in a gang of different pintas. Yeah. Hey, I mean, my first rodeo, I went through like three different pintas, 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? How many felonies you got? One too many, homie. One too many. Pelican Bay, never hit the bay, homie. Never hit the bay. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking lie about that because you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you, homie. I know a lot of people say that's their, that's like an honorary thing to make it to the bay. I mean, you know, no matter where you're at, you're doing time, homie. It could be dangerous. I don't really give a fuck where it's at. And I'll push it aside. I'm gonna give you an example. That Chino State Prison was similar to the bay. Okay. There was really nothing jumping off over there. And we all know why. So it was all about respect. Ain't nobody fucking getting out of line because shit was just zero tolerance. Okay. So as far as being the most dangerous, you only make it as dangerous as you make it. You know what I mean? If you keep your nose clean, mind your own business, you'll be okay. You do time anywhere. Except for in the LA County jail back in the day. You were going to get into some shit. They add up to cash. Okay, so that's what the gifts do, huh, homie? They add up to cash. All right, that's what's up, my G. I really appreciate that. What's good, pimp? Hey, whew, my goodness, my boy. I'm gonna keep it real with you, my boy. I don't know what background you come from, but like where I come from, that's forbidden. Pimps. That's a no no. That's no bueno. Me. But I know what you're saying, G. You're being not comical. You're just chopping it up. You know what I mean? It's like, what's up, my G? What up, my boy? There's other words that other people use, but I ain't gonna do that. You keister, what the fuck? Damn, homie, you keister the phone, huh? I don't know, my motherfucking thing, it do not enter, baby. Nice diamond earrings. My Ruka got the same ones. Yeah, 2.74 carats, G. I've had them for years, homie. I mean, I've had this one solo bolo now for, for a cool minute now, by itself, but I lost the other one. And I'm going to be honest with you, homie. The reason why I lost this shit, homie, it wasn't intentionally. I was all fucked up, you know what I mean? Just doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and it was careless. Laugh out loud, the higher the sock, the downer the fool, huh? Hey, I don't know about that one, homie, because I tell you one thing right now, I'll throw on booty socks every now and then. And this is the reason is because when I got my legs sleeved down, I used to tell the homies, I go, hey man, check this out. When I get out the joint this time, I'm gonna shave my legs, go down to the beach, and show off all of my tatuajes. That's what's up. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. I saw your rabbit ears yesterday. Hey, did you see that? That was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? How'd they do that? That's cool though. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys can do whatever you want. Send me gifts. Send me whatever, homie. You know what I mean? That's all good. I'm here. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I know it's all just, all just getting our motherfucking clown on. Hey, sup, Vato, South Valley, Vato, Albuquerque here. Hey, that's what's up. I got a family in Albuquerque, my G. As a matter of fact, my nephew, he's 22 days younger than me. He's a bounty hunter out there, but he's crazy, fool. Hey, that fool, man, wherever he goes, he's strapped up. I mean, like strapped up. It's like you think this fool going to war or something. I don't think he's playing with the full deck, but I love him to death. You know what I mean? That's my oldest sister's oldest kid, and we're like I said, 22 days apart. And he still addresses me as uncle. You know what I mean? So that's all good. 505, baby. Hey, they sell your guys' Hatch chilies over here in Walmart now, my G. They're very expensive as fuck, though. You know what I mean? I'd rather go visit my primas out there and get the fresh ones. I mean, they're still just as good. You know what I mean? Hatch chilies are the best. And if you guys know about the New Mexico enchiladas, they're the best. They ain't nobody's enchiladas compared to them. I love Mexican food, but this stilo of cooking it, the way the homies do down there, my primas and primos and all that, it's different. You know what I mean? It's a different stilo. But it's really good. You know what I mean? Do you really have paperwork on Triple P? The paperwork that was sent to me, my G, it's there. You know what I mean? It was a statement from the actual person. You know what I mean? But I couldn't put it up there because and I didn't really want to do it either, homie, because that vato, there's something wrong with that vato, man. Because who does that? Trying to, that's not a game that you play with. You Photoshop a picture of somebody's wife and acting like you're dating them and all that. That's a sick-minded person right there. Right there in itself says it. And he did have a formal complaint written against him. And this dude and the statement that was on that formal complaint is that this vato violated her. That's why she didn't want him around her anywhere, because when she was a youngster, he was violated by her. Whether there was charges behind that, there probably was or wasn't. I don't know, G. You know what I mean? And I'm keeping it real with you. But the paperwork that showed, that was legitimate paperwork. Fuck East. No. We ain't going to say that. I lived in Maravilla projects in the 70s and LA was better. Hey, Jesse James. Fuck East LA. And I lived in Maravilla projects. Hey, to each his own, my boy. I guess you must have had like I'm never going to say fuck to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You might have had a bad experience, homie. The Honda, huh? Free housing came from what? Let me know where that free housing is, man. Shit, I need some of that free housing. OG. Chuco Town, Texas, okay. Tell us stories from Pelican Bay. I got nothing to tell, my G, if you're referring to me, because I've never been to the Bay. I give respect not because he an OG, because he's been through hell and back. Hey, that's what's up, my G. You know what I mean? If you're referring to me, I really appreciate that. But even if an individual hasn't been through hell and back, you know what I mean? Just give them that respect. And if they don't give you that respect, tell them here. And just to get to step in, my boy, you know what I mean? But anyways, I teach anger management and DUI classes in Orange County, California. And I have inspiring people who are down. But I get my inspiration from people like you. God bless you, bro. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you. I really appreciated it. God bless you as well, my G. And keep doing your thing, Mr. Phil. Real Phil. Yeah. Subbed. All right. Hey, South Valley. Vato, you just subbed. That's what's up, my G. What up, OG? All right. I guess while you were telling me what's up. Hey, OG, were you ever a client of Wes Watson? Someone asked me that same question yesterday. No, I was not a client of that fucking poo, but that food was straight J Cat. Look, man, I wish I would pull these individuals' covers, man, but I'm not going to. There's actually another content creator on here that was fooled by Mr. Motherfucking Wes Watson. From day one, when I heard Wes Watson, I told my wife, I said, that crazy motherfucker would not be acting like that in the joint. He would find a piece of steel in him that same day that he landed on the yard. But there's another individual out here, Mr. I'm not going to say his name and or give any details because you guys will be able to identify who he is. He actually believed that fool at the beginning, and you know he yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I call it how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, hey, the lizard, huh? Hey, check this out, man. I should put on these little glasses right here. They might help me out some, huh? But these aren't for me, so I don't want them to mess up my eyes more than than my eyes already are. You know what? Maybe I will just leave them motherfuckers right there. Maybe that might help me out a little bit, huh? That's private. Okay, respect. Gecko Gang, the Gecko Gang, huh? What's up, PSM, Mr. Q, 201? I guess they do help out, huh? But I got to get the ones prescribed to me because from what I hear, if you're reading the wrong ones, they're going to mess up your eyes. Well, they'll mess up your eyes. Nothing but love to little Jojo Diaz from Nebraska. Hey, that's what's up, my G. Jojo Diaz, he's on the map right now. You know what I mean? He well deserves it. You know, I'm out and staying free. Stay out, Baston. Hey, this is the best play. Nela in the house, baby. You already know. Greetings, much love and respect to Nela, baby. A lot of good homies come out of there too. A lot of good homies everywhere. You know what I mean? Every hood has their good homies, and every fucking hood has their fucking poo butts. It's just that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Cuvo OG, greetings. Hey, Cuvo, my boy. This is Solo Dolo. What's up, Solo Dolo? Saul Orozco. What's up, bro? Saludos from Los. Hey, much love and respect to you, my G. G's, not geezer. I'm old too, huh? It's all good, baby. You know what I mean? Sonny. Hey, LRGR66. Sonny Banger is my uncle. I got my guts sliced out when I was 20 years old. I was on the Max yard in Wyoming. Oh shit, man. He gutted you, huh, my boy? What the fuck did I just press? I just lost my sight. Hey, my bad, gente. You know what I mean? I was trying to go through all these things right here, but now I've got to go in reverse, and I done lost where in the hell that was at. But it is what it is. Check this out, man. Just to give you guys a heads up real quick. OG's not going nowhere. I'm going to keep on doing my lives, okay? I'm going to keep on doing my lives. And the way I usually start off my mornings, I pre-record stuff, you know, in the morning, and I drop the videos around like 5:30. I'm probably going to refrain from doing that type of networking now. And the reason is because I want to stay away from all the bullshit that goes on social media. I want to create my own lane. So I'm going to start doing my lives like this. And with my lives, I'm going to probably start introducing a little bit at the beginning, like I would do my pre-recorded ones, give you guys a little bit about fitness, nutrition, overall fitness, health, and in general, you know what I mean, at the beginning, and then we go on and chop it up on whatever we're going to chop it up on. That'll be the twist, the new twist, okay? So that's what I meant by in my video earlier, gente. For the ones that didn't understand me, as far as anybody run me off anywhere, ain't nobody ever going to run me off anywhere. I'm going to keep doing what I do, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody going to ever tell me that I'm not doing something wrong. You could mention it, but as long as my gente is still supporting me, obviously I'm doing something right, you know what I mean? What's up, brown brother? What up, my brown brother? Some mi carnalito de Aslan. Okay, so let's see. Say hi. Say hi to who? Or is that me? Marta Martinez. Oh, Marta Martinez said hi. Hi, Marta. I think that's what that says. Man, I should put my glasses back on, huh? I speak Spanish and okay, cool. I speak Spanglish. The knockoff Trejo. Am I the knockoff Trejo? Hey, Trejo never looked like this. Cut it out. Really? Man, I'm a real motherfucker. I was in it to win it, baby. I don't think Trejo ever made it to that level that I was at, homie. He might have, grew up the way he grew up. I think he's from the San Fernando Valle. You know what I mean? Good dude, you know what I mean? Older cat now. He looks way different, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's Mr. Danny Trejo. As a matter of fact, I was invited to go to his restaurant. All everything was paid for by him and all that. He was going to be there, but it was a little late, so I chose not to go. The rest of the people that I was with went over there. And for those of you that don't know, I was blessed to take part in a movie. Okay, it's called I Am Bone, and the cast was all invited, and he was gonna actually have something to do with the movie, but because of there's believe it or not, there's politics when it comes in that movie industry. I've never really paid attention to that stuff, but there really is. They have their own unions and all that, so they got to be careful on what they do, and especially when they participate with other producers and all that, because they could get sued. So, anyways, but yeah, I was invited to go to the spot, and he was going to be right there, but it was like a little bit too late for me. You know what I mean? That's why I had to bounce. I'll meet him eventually. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure he's going to be at the functions that I'm going to be pulling up in the near future. You cool with Marasaba Trucha? Why not? You know what I mean? Hey, no, a lot of. Hey, I've done time with homies from all different areas, homie, and they got fucking good gente in all different barrios. When we're behind them walls, homie, and I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. This is why I enjoy doing time up north, because when you do time up north, we're like this, homie. When you get down south and do time, you're like this. Everybody has their own ramfla. They start aria tripping. Not so much physically, but you could see the love isn't there. Okay? That carnalismo. Okay? I'm going to use that terminology that the homies from up north use. That carnalismo was not there. When you're up north doing time during the time that I did time, hey, there's no greater feeling than that, homie. I'm telling you, my worst enemy was my Sally. And that fool had my back like to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to use his name out here. I didn't even know if he's still around. He probably gone now, because he used to like to, get high and shit. Good homie. But I remember telling him, hey, Kanan, when I parole, I need you to come down to my barrio, fool. Come over here and kick it. He's out. She got me fucked up, fool. You homies going to kill me. I said, yeah, they probably would, homie. But yeah, if you're with me, you're feeding me though. But it is what it is, homie. So I ramble on a lot, people. So those of you that are just tuning into me, I tend to ramble on a lot. That's just what I do. Much love, blessings to you, brother. Light and love surround you always. Hey, thank you, man. And I really appreciate that, homie. Likewise to you, too. You know what I mean? Everybody here in the chat, man. But let's see here. Hey, my moderator right there. Ooh, he's whacking fools out, because I see a lot of people, their shit's been deleted. They're putting on disregard. That's right. Put them motherfuckers on disregard. And if they keep their shit up, just remove them. You know what I'm saying? They can buy their way back in, though, like I've said in the past. You know what I mean? That's the new day of age. You can buy your way back in. As long as you ain't too foul, you know what I mean? You cool to come back and walk the yarda. Papa Don Don, I'm going to look like you when I get older. Hey, carnal, I hope you look better than me when you get to my age. Homeboy, straight up, you know what I mean? Hey, there's an individual that just recently said that I try to act like I'm better than everybody and everybody wants to be like Mike. What I'm referring to is me. No, I want to show people that there's an easier way in life. I have resources. I've opened up doors. I've met people that allow me to come through these other doors that I weren't allowed to step into before. Yes, I do talk in riddles. Opportunities have opened up for me. Bigger fish are on the pan now for me. Okay, what I'm trying to do is let people know that, and give a message out there that there is a better way. And if you're struggling with anything, reach out to me. I have a lot of resources this day. And I mean resources out here in the real world, where you could reach levels that you never thought that you could reach before. I'm at a level that I've never thought I would reach. You know what I mean? And sky is the limit. And I'm going to keep on surrounding myself with these like-minded entrepreneurs. I'm not better than nobody. I'm just as equal as the next man. All I'm here is just to put that message out here that I am here to help you if I can. It would be my pleasure to help anybody out to overcome what they're dealing with. You know what I mean? But that's what I do. Especially when it comes to the fitness journey. You know what I mean? That's my expertise right there. Yeah, he's a better version. Okay, Cesar Chavez was driving force behind the labor union movement. I don't really know too much about the Cesar Chavez thing, so I'm going to stay off of that topic right there. We heard you already, William. Okay, so this must be like inside chat with one another, right? You from Fresno? I don't think you're talking to me, but my friend was locked up with Rick James. Rick James, ooh wee, that dude was a freak, super freak, baby. Hey, straight up, man. Oh, fucking Pookie. You know, he wasn't in the Pookie. He was smoking that pierda. That shit ain't no joke. I'm from the Bay. Unity is key in Northern Cali. You already know, Matthew. Hey, I wish there would be more gente that would see that, homie. But look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The gente from up north, and then you got the upstate Southsiders. Okay, that's gang banging. I view that as gang banging. Okay, the real ones from down here where I come from, the gente from up north, they don't even cross our minds. Okay, they're not down here trying to plant flags. We don't have that animosity towards them like the upstate Southsiders do. You know what I mean? I respect the war that they're going through, you know what I mean? Because they live out there. They're doing their thing. Just like I respect anybody that's out here doing their gang banging. Just like I respect my younger homies. They're still doing their thing. I'm not going to contest what they do because I did the exact same thing when I was younger. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep on trying to put it in the youth's head that there's a better and brighter way. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got to make that decision for yourself. But yeah, hey, it would be a blessing to see unity amongst us all. But it's not going to happen, not during my time. I tell you that. Probably not yours either. Hey, when does that movie drop? It's supposed to drop on the 28th, G. But the producer just reached out to me yesterday. It may be a delay in it, and the reason is because it's going to be moved to a bigger platform. Okay, if everything goes through, it's going to be really big. Right now, from what I hear, it's going to be dropping on Tubi. It's supposed to hit Netflix. But now, if this other deal goes through, it's going to be something bigger. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it does, because if it does land, that gives me bigger opportunities for myself, and it's going to allow me to open up bigger doors for the gente. Okay. And, you know, so like I said, you know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's supposed to drop on the 28th, G. But like I said, it may be pushed back just a little bit more, and because of that reason. Much respect, brother. I subscribe. Baston. Hey, that's what's up, my G. I appreciate that, carnal. Hey, Spanky Contreras. What's up, my G? Hey, you still over there in Vegas with you and Sonny and the other homie? I didn't recognize the other homie, but yeah. Hey, that's my home away from right there. Home away from home, Vegas. I got to get my ass back down over there. Sean, what up, my dad? Damn, G. Image, if we were all in the same gang, Big G, just food for thought, huh? You already know, my G. Hey, sheesh. Hey, you're my hero. You're a movie star, huh? Nah, you know, hey, I'm just fucking high power fitness, carnal. You know what I mean? Just doing my thing, homie. I'm not no superstar. I'm just like my audience right here. We're the same, you know. I'm equal to everybody, you know. No, ain't nobody better than anybody out here. Quick, someone call ICE. Why you want to call ICE, fool? You hot or what? Motherfucking J-Cats. Hey, I agree. Eye for an eye, motherfucking straight J-Cats. 5150s out here, baby. I'll be checking into your lives from out here via Coachella, coach. Oh, there's my team member right there, Jesse Hernandez, baby. Hey, go to my Instagram or just go on my YouTube channel and check out my shorts. My boy Jesse, like I said, I could brag about him. He's giving me permission. He is legally blind, and he has amazing results, man. He went from 250 some pounds, I think 258 pounds, and we just broke that 190 mark. He's down to 189. We're going to get him down and get him chiseled, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do. You can't talk about it. You just got to be about it. And my man right there, and he's older than me. That's the thing. That's crazy, right? And he put in the work. He has an amazing transformation. Yeah. What movie was you in? Gang? No. It's called I Am Bone. It's based on a true story, homie. I went to the red carpet premiere a while back on the 10th. Hey, it's a very heart-touching story, man. It's something that I encourage all of you guys to see. It has something to do with the scandal with LAPD. LAPD was doing some fucking way out crooked shit to some youths. You know what I mean? They did one of them like after youth care centers, and this one hura was molesting the kids, man. So it's a cold story, but it's a true story, man. And hey, my shout out goes to my boy. You know who you are right there, my boy Sean. Much love and respect to you and yours, my boy. You already know. I'm looking for a brighter future with you, my boy. But yeah, I'm gonna not speak too much on that because I'm just not going to. But like I said, my boy Sean, much love and respect to you, my boy. You and yours. As always, I'm always right here for you. Your phone call away, homie. We all open doors. What the fuck? Hey, that's right. Open them, but are you walking through them? Pay attention, people. Exactly. Were you loke? Were you loke? I don't understand that, homie. Yeah, homie, boxing is a beautiful sport. I'm told that, vato, if there's real beef, this ain't the place. Boxing is a sport. Yeah, boxing is a sport, G. You know what I mean? It's an art. You know what I mean? I love it. I'm going to tell you something, man. I remember one time I was over there in at Lake doing my regular rutina, right? And there was this little Asian dude right there shadow boxing. Oh my God, that dude was fast as lightning. I've never seen anybody as fast as this little Asian dude. Whether he had skills or not, because it's an art. You know what I mean? That shadow boxing is like a dance, man. It was badass, man. That fool was bad, but his fucking hands were super fast. Oh my goodness. Hey, kind of like what's that dude? Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he's faster than a motherfucker too. You know what I mean? He has that fucking deadly left hook. People got to watch out for that kid. You know what I mean? Especially now, he's back on his he's got his right track. He's not out there fucking J-catting out anymore. He talks like my grandpa. Your grandpa must be a cool ass grandpa, right? Dad and uncles. Hey, we probably from the same generation, my boy. Shit, I'm over half a century old. I'm a senior citizen technically. You know what I mean? What's up, bro? Been a minute. Was going to start the fitness and I got ghost. Had family emergency. Will text you your number, G. Who is this? Oh shit, I got my readers right here. Let me see. Who is that right there? Sing 9640. Okay, my G. Hey, you already know, man. Don't talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't really agree with a lot of gente right here because a lot of people do a lot of this. You know what I mean? They talk a good talk, but hey, seeing is believing. You know what I mean? I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Hit that like for the homie. Exactly, Spanky. Let them know, G. Hit that like. Hey, yesterday, it was a trip. Yesterday, I had more likes than I had viewers. That was a trip, man. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all got to help each other regardless of race. Exactly. That's what we should do. If we come together like that, oh my goodness, man. Whew. Yeah. What do you know about peptides, G? I know they're very beneficial for a lot of people. I haven't indulged in them yet. I don't think I need them yet. You know what I mean? If I do need them and if I'm still at an age where I still want to work out, hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? I got to do what I got to do. But until then, I'm just going to keep on eating clean and lifting, doing my Jane Fonda workouts. Real light workouts, G, is all I do. You know what I mean? That's all it takes to maintain my body. I've acquired my bedroom physique, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's right, eye for an eye. Let them know. Hit that like button. Sean, the working man, is the real tough guy. Big G, true H. You already know, my G. H. That's a real man. That's the real gangster right there, homie. And I'm sure we've heard that from a lot of people. Yeah, I won't get into that. I was going to bring something up from the past, you know what I mean? But it could get a little tricky on what I had to say. So, yeah, OG, I got my guts sliced out and was able to put them back in before I passed out. I ran with the natives in Wyoming State Prison. I was a former client of Wes Watson in 2020. He stole... Damn, G! You were a former client of Wes Watson, huh? You got your hand shook and your money took? Hey, man, at least you got your guts put back in your stomach, homie. I don't know if you're being real about that, but if you did, hey, I tip my hat to you, G. That's some crazy shit. You got your... Man, damn, yeah. I mean, I could see that happening, you know what I mean? My take was a shot caller. My tata. Your tata was a shot caller in Arizona, huh? Yeah, I won't even mention that organization, my G, because... From my understanding, it's non-existent. You know what I mean? And I know people speak on it freely, and there's a lot of people that are dropouts and all that, but that's them. You know what I mean? They have to lay their bed. They have to lay in it. I can, bro. Very possible. Machete. Are you calling me Machete? It's all good. Fucking compare me to Danny Trejo. You know what I mean? Yeah, shit. Once I start making his paper, you could call me his fucking tocayo. I've seen chispas of hope here and there for unity, bro. Can happen in our lifetime. Yeah, you just never know. The times are changing. You know what I mean? I see it daily. People change, and it is what it is. I'm just hoping for the best. Hoping that motherfuckers don't get themselves in a wreck by changing too fast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Mr. Curry Pablo? There's my boy from fucking Canada right there. Hey, my boy right there, fucking Mr. Curry. He knows about the cultura more than a lot of homies do. Straight up, man. I trip out on him. He's very educated. Gotta go, primo. Stay up and keep doing your thing. You already know. My boy right there, producer Art Jizzle. Much love and respect to you, my boy. If you guys hear my outro, I guess they call it the outro. That's the one who put together that song for me. My boy right there, producer artist Jizzle. Yes, sir. Ice, baby. Hey, free Billy Badass, huh? Ice, baby. Hey, that fucking dude was fucking popping back in the day, huh? J Cats for real. Yeah, I'm already knowing. Eye for an eye. I just fiddle diddle with them. I ain't tripping on that. We back, homie. It was feed me good times and memories. Hey, that's what's up, my G. That's a blessing in itself. You know what I mean? Making fucking memories for the future. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Thank you, sir. I gotta hop off now. My wife says I need to spend my time with her. Ha ha ha. But as always, sends mine, homie. Hey, much love and respect to you, my G. I sends mine to you and your family, my boy. But yeah, family's important, my G. If she's telling you, you better get to bouncing, baby. Because you may not be having no breakfast in the morning. What's your opinion on peptides? Like I said, peptides, hey, if you need them, hey, run them in. You know what I mean? I don't discriminate against anybody that's going to participate with fucking enhancement drugs or anything like that. Hey, that to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Brown. Okay, who is this? Brown. Saludos, G. I just got out, was locked up with Maquillo. Okay, Magic in Montana. Okay. That's what's up, my G. Well, Maquillo, huh? I'm not sure if you're referring to the same one, but on the other one that I see all the time, he's been out for a minute. Actually, I never even knew he was busted, really. Respect, big dog. Have a good one. Hey, you too, the Herrera family. Fam Bam 5. That's what's up, man. How you doing? I'm doing good. And he's, okay, bless Jesse with his transformation, Big G. Oh, you already know, my G. Hey, that guy, he put it in. When is LAPD not doing crooked shit? You know what? I've never really focused my energy on keeping an eye on them because I had to keep an eye on my own life. You know what I'm saying, Curry? But yeah, they're always hitting the headlines. I mean, I've seen it front and center, but it wasn't really so much with LAPD doing time in the county jail. Those were the sheriffs. You know what I mean? Them fools had a gang of their own. What's up, Coach? Jesse is king. What's up, my G? You already know. That's another one of my team members right there. No break, all gas, baby. You already know. Shit, we don't talk about it. We stay about it. Hey, SAU still running fades. Yeah, if somebody needs one, you know what I'm saying? Handle it. But as far as like that one individual that claims he wants a friendly fade, he doesn't deserve a friendly fade no more. It's beyond that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go looking for him. I doubt if we ever cross paths, but he knows where I'm at. I'm in the same place all the time. I don't duck anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not in me. It ain't gonna happen. I come from where you get your hand shook and your money took. Got that live cracking. Sends mine. Hey, likewise, my G. New sub. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, people. That's right. Saludos. Can you give a shout out the Jesus Christ, brother? Hey, shout out to Jesus Christ, man. That's mandatory all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's all about minions. Way. Aminos. Hey, hey, let them know, G. Amino acids will work, G. Hey, but check this out, Thomas. Everybody wants that simple way. You know what I mean? Everybody wants the simple way. They don't like that old school way, putting in the work. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you something. When you put in the work and you get those gains, you appreciate them a lot more than something that was just handed down to you. You know what I mean? That's why the individuals that have them simple gains, they tend to lose it and fucking destroy themselves. You know what I mean? Because they don't appreciate what was given to them. It was just given to them. You know what I mean? They didn't have to earn it. What part of Mexico are you from? I'm not from Mexico, homie. Born and raised in El Monte, if you're referring to me. That's what's up, G. Are the allegations true about you being high disrespectful of Mikey's wife? Negative, negative. I would never disrespect anybody's wife, homie. Straight up. And I've said it in my past videos too. And this is to Alexis K. I told him I received, because I didn't know who this individual was, okay? First and foremost, he came at me foul. He tried to do this cute little clip of me, but with this little clip, he tried to portray me as supporting somebody that was a self-admitted fucking pedophile. And that really pissed me off, okay? So I didn't know who this individual was. I let off on him, and I said I would never speak on him again, and I never did. 11 months later, this individual has my name in his mouth. So I received a text message from somebody with no name. You got to keep in mind, I'm a full-time online fitness coach, so a lot of people do get my phone number. This individual sent me a text message with information concerning him, his wife, and his lifestyle, and I relayed it to him, but I didn't quite understand it. But this present day, the more I hear on it, now I do understand it, okay? I would never disrespect his wife. The only thing I did regret saying is because you got to keep in mind, he comes from a different area. He comes from up north, and I come from way down south. So when we say certain things, they may be taken and received differently. I said, if that's the way you freaks roll, hey, that's none of my business. You know what I mean? That's all I said. That's the only thing I'm guilty of. But as far as saying anything to his wife, I would never do so. No. He's just looking for excuses to do this and try to stir up his audience and tell lies to his audience, because he could have reached out to me. He could have pulled up to Gold Toast Party. Like I said, I gave him an invite. I told him where I was going to be. I mean, he pulls up to go make butt babies over there in Mexico with fucking, what's his name, Mr. Slugs. And there you go. I address everybody as Mr. That's just out of respect. That's the way I grew up. Mr. this and Mr. that. But anyways, yeah, Chicano 2 was lying about that. Totally false. Chicano 2 is a straight fucking lame, okay? Straight up. You know what I mean? If we were to ever cross paths, he has something coming. And I could tell you one thing right now, he does not have a friendly fade coming. He would have to have a really big bag in order for me to give him a friendly fade. And the reason is, and I'm going to tell you this, because by me allowing him to have a friendly fade would make me look bad in my neighborhood. Because he called me out my name. He tried to put a jacket on me. And by putting a jacket on me, a person that is one of many that represents our hood, because every last homie from the hood represents our hood. We're a representation of our hood. Doesn't mean that we are the hood, we're running the hood. No. So let's not get it twisted here. But what is put on us reflects on our hood, okay? So by me to accept a friendly fade with him, I would look bad in the eyes of my homeboys. Okay, and the only way I'm gonna do something like that is if it was a really, really big bag, and I doubt that he could afford something like that. Straight up. So yeah, nah. Friendly fade is out the question. The day he crosses paths with me is the day he will find out he doesn't know how to fight. This guy's a vato for sure, homie. Hey, Baila Boo. He was born in the U.S. Oh, Billaboo. Oh, okay. Oh, Billaboo. Oh, that's you, eye for an eye. Motherfucker, boy, yeah. I'm going to have to get my glasses. These aren't, look, keep in mind, gentlemen, these are not my glasses right here. They tend to work, though, fuck. Maybe I should just, because they're going to end up fucking up my eyes. But, my friend, Spanky Contreras. Let's see, yeah, I can read a little bit better right here. Asada only burrito is my cheat meal. Big G red salsa, big red salsa and lime. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, I'm a carnivore. When I go get burritos, them motherfuckers are all meat, cheese, and avocado. Avocado slices, no guacamole. Because a lot of these people put that processed shit in there, and that processed shit is boo-boo. We all know what that is, man. That's that shit store-bought, and now they just put a little bit of this and that in there. I don't know. I'm like you, buddy. I'm blind, too. I'm not blind. It's my team member, G. Henry Broussard. Yeah, my team member, he's legally blind, but man, he has amazing results, man. I'm so proud of him. Just got home from work, coach. Keep grinding is all we know. Have a good night. Los vemos. Oh, you already know. Loyalty, my boy. Much love and respect to you, my boy. My other team member right there. So you see what I'm talking about, man? I'm the real deal. If I didn't have fucking righteous team members, they wouldn't be pulling up right here supporting me. You know what I mean? I'm here for every last one of my team members. Eye for an eye. Chava too. He's a clown. Yeah, he straight up is. I like your style. Hey, gracias. I appreciate that. What up, OG? What's up? What's up, Benny? Mr. Q. Chris. Let's see. Hey, a lot of you guys got some crazy ass handles, homie. Spanks. Hope you and Sonny. Okay, that's Curry telling Spanks. Hope you guys had a good time. Okay, Reyes Gonzalez. I'm not sure what that little symbol is, homie. I can't even see with these glasses on. Fuck, that's all bad, huh? Hey, Rayvon Flowers. Many years you did in prison. How many years? One too many, homie. Like I said in the past, and I'm gonna tell everybody, even one day away from your family and doing things that you're not used to doing is too long. Let's turn to God. Yep. Hey, absolutely. You know what I mean? But you can't force it on anybody, my G. You know what I mean? I respect everybody's right and beliefs and all that and their opinion. But like I said, you cannot force that on people. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's what stirred me away from churches and all that, because there ain't nothing worse, man, when you walk into a church and you're there to go hear the word of God. And there's that gentleman in the front, the father, whatever you address him as, a pastor or father, and he's giving his sermon. He's speaking the word of God. But when you walk in them doors, everybody turns around to look at you and reckless eyeball you from head to toe. That's very disrespectful coming from, from what I see. You should be giving your full undivided attention to that gentleman that's up there speaking the word of God. That's why I don't go to church. You know what I mean? Church is in my heart. I believe in God. Yes, I am God-fearing, everything. You know what I mean? We live 100 years. What makes you special to yourself today? We live 100 years? Shit, I hope I live to 100 years. That's all good. You know what I mean? You from LA? I'm from LA County, my G. I'm from the San Gabriel Valle, from the city of El Monte, South Taumani. East Los Boxing. Mikey is a J-Cat. Oh, yeah, he definitely is. Eye for an eye. You already know. Absolutely. Andrea Luis Isabel. Okay, wow, that was a long name. That's right, man. We are the church. Exactly. Eye for an eye. SGV, Vallero, baby. Hey, check it out. Eye for an eye. I can see your little emblem right there. Almost looks like a little picnic bench. I don't know. I could be wrong. Internet is giving a lot of these cowards outlets. Big G, damn, YouTube become GoofTube as lately. Hey, you already know, man. Hey, there's so many fucking funny bunnies on here, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? To me, this is a place of entertainment. It's therapeutic for me, Hey, if you want to get on here and get your clown on, look at Wes Watson. He became a millionaire over this. He convinced an audience that he was somebody that he really wasn't. He actually started living his character and got himself caught up. But I believe he got caught up because he was indulging in fucking enhancement drugs and how did you say, extracurricular, what's that fucking, recreational drugs. Let's just put it that way. I'm getting I got cotton mouth here, homie. I forgot I got my Warichi here. Every time I get on here and start fucking bumping my gums, I got a fool girl. And they're real too, people. I get cotton mouth and I get stumbled at my words. But anyways, people, you remind me of my ex's brother, Richard Saldana, a Puerto Rican homie who used to do time in every northern and almost every southern Cali prison. Hey, I've been to a lot of joints, homie. Like I said, my first stint that I did, my first term, I went through like 5 different joints. It's crazy. How many days per week do you work out? I work out 6 days a week, and then every Sunday I go running 7 miles, homie. If that question was referred to me, saludos, G. Triple Blue, much love to the OGs. Hey, much love and respect right back to you, my G. Yes, you are lagging. Who's lagging, fool? I'm lagging. You're probably lagging because I didn't have these glasses on. I could actually see pretty good with them now, homie. I'm going to start leaving these ones and just stick with these ones, huh? Might as well, right? The reason why I do these on my head is because I don't want to lose them anywhere, people. So don't think that I'm trying to cover up or anything and shit like that. Yeah, I can email you all the calls we got on our call log. Okay, eye for an eye, 75. Yeah, I can email you all the calls. I don't know what that is right there. It was that East Los Boxing. I don't know what calls you're referring to, if it's going to make a difference or anything like that. But I'm not a person that's hard to find. If someone's trying to reach out to me, you could go to my neighborhood and ask one of the homies right there, and they'll be able to jump on the horn with somebody that could contact me straight up. Bandido, keep it up. And real on bikes. Family is everything. We are never had it until now. That's right, my G. Getting jacked. Yeah, let's get jacked, baby. Yes, you lagging, huh? The walk of life is a broken. The ones that, okay, shit. Hey, East LA Boxing, High Power Fitness at yahoo.com. There you go, my G. I for an I just sent you my email. Do what you got to do, and yeah, we can chop it up, my G. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. There's been two individuals that reached out to me, and I tip my hat to them. This one little youngster from up north, we had to iron out some differences, and I tip my hat to him because I had to explain to him between the difference between the Southsiders from up there and the ones down here. Okay, and then there's this one individual that's fucking super Mashika. Turned out this fool straight fucking burnt the fuck out the game. You know what I mean? So I end up just blocking this fool's number because I don't appreciate him sending me flicks of certain individuals that he should not be sharing with somebody, especially he doesn't even know me. Why would you share pictures of individuals when you don't even know the person that you're chopping it up with on the other end of the phone, other than knowing me from social media right here? You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy. But those are the only two people, and I tip my hat to him for reaching out to me the way he did. But after that, he became so fucking J-Caddish, I had to block his ass. The fucking dude's burnt out the game. Let me see. There was that one individual. But yeah, no, just those two right there. And the one from up north, that little youngster, I still got his number. He still follows me and still, leaves me comments, but nothing foul, all respect now. And he's a youngster, man, and I really fucking tip my hat to him because, a lot of these cats, they do this. I announce every day how people can reach out to me. I'm 56 and weigh 266 and need to get in shape, but no motivation. Hey, take a look at me, my G. You're 56. I'm the same age as you, G. And I'm like this. Why? Because I don't talk about it. I stay about it. I show up every morning. I do not miss. And it's not about being extreme. It's all about being consistent. Consistency with the dialed-in nutrition is guaranteed to get results. If you don't understand the nutritional science behind it, reach out to somebody that does. I'm a full-time online fitness coach. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Whichever you choose to do, I will dial in your nutrition. I will customize your workout plans for you. I will keep an eye on you, make sure that you're doing everything correctly. And once you learn how the program works, you will get your wings and leave the nest. You'll be able to fly on your own because the blueprint that I provide to you is guaranteed to work. Okay? Within a 3-month program, you can lose up to 30 pounds of fat and build muscle. All you have to do is apply that blueprint. Okay? Do not try to reinvent the wheel. Do not question what I give you, because obviously it works. I apply that same blueprint to my lifestyle. It's my daily blueprint. It works. The only thing that changes between me and you is the nutritional part, because I'm at a different level from a beginner. I put together your macronutrients for you. I teach you about macronutrients. Macronutrients is the most simplest way to follow a fitness journey. It's easier than keto. It's easier than intermittent fasting. It's easier than becoming a vegan. There's a lot of science that plays a role in your body recomp, and macronutrients is the easiest way. And I got that down to a science, people. It's very easy and simple. Okay, so there's no excuse. That was to Mr. Yamaha. Hey, hey, I get to rambling, don't I? I get on it. Hey, that's just the way I am. You know what I mean? Hey, I apologize, man, if I missed anybody's questions or comments. You know what I mean? I should have had these on from the start. Tomorrow we will be doing another live, but I'm gonna come on just with these. Eventually, I gotta go get me my custom ones. You know what I mean? Get them the transitional ones, the ones that turn into dark to light and all that. That's all good. But anyways, we've been on here for over an hour, people. I don't know if you guys want me to keep going because, it's Monday, and people got to, wind down and I don't mean wind down, you know what I mean? I mean, just tune it down, and get ready for the next day, baby. Sweet bread. Hey, I love sweet bread, G, you know what I mean? But here's another thing real quick, Kente, before we end up moving on and ending this live. On my program, there's no food off limit, okay? You're not going to have to come in and make this big old change in your life. We just make minor adjustments with the current food that you're eating. Now, what I will do is provide you with some starter meals that will guaranteed be on point to the T to get you where you need to be at. If you could run a couple of those in for the first couple months, you will get the maximum results out of that nutrition. The day you master the program and you want to incorporate other meals, I will guide you through it. And then at the end of every meal that we build for you, you will save. It will be saved on a digital diary for future reference. That way it becomes easier to, to apply to your life. Well, anyways, yeah, so there's part of my fitness that, like I said, man, that's my thing right there, man. Fitness and nutrition. It's my passion to help people, man. What gang were you in? How should I say? I don't even know if that question was referred to me, G. I'm from the city of El Monte, South Amani, my G. If you know, you know, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be on social media self-admitting to anything. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, I can't do that. Trump is a very serious person, and that he is very serious, sucks as a person. Hey, everybody has their opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion, you know what I mean? To each his own, you know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to politics out here, I really don't participate in that because I was stripped of my right to vote many years ago when I first started going to the joint. And I know I could get my rights back to vote, but so much time has gone by, I don't even trip on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too busy enjoying life and trying to help others, improve their lives. I had a buddy go away in the joint for a few years. He tried reaching out when he got out I was married by then with a different life, so I ignored him. I feel kind of guilty about it because, hey, at the end of the day, my G, you could reach out to him, you know what I mean, and send him your love, this and that, but you got to do what you got to do. Now, if he's an individual that may have influence on you and then drag you back into where you used to be, then it's best just to part ways and just send him your love and tell him, I'm gone. You know what I mean? Ramen and tuna, baby. Hey, look at eye for an eye. What we good? Hey, you gonna bust a spread tonight, eye for an eye? Ramen and tuna, baby. Hey, Bombay, right? Chop up some avocado, a little bit of either huichol or what's that, sriracha? The Don. The Don, huh? Trump would never deport this guy. This is a real American. Hey, ain't nobody deporting me, you know what I mean? If they did, hey, fuck, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Hey, trip out on this real quick, man. Before I end this live right here, I remember when I was sitting over there in Lancaster. I was there not this year. I was there during a year where they started doing a lot of deportation. And I believe the deportation was behind Obama. I could be wrong. It might have been a different president. But they divided this 1 yard. And I happened to run into a lot of homies one morning, right? Because we all went out there. And homies from different areas. A lot of homies from my area too, right? I said, hey, fool, what are you guys doing on that side of the yard right there? He goes, oh, they're deporting us, right? And I said, what the fuck? You fools don't even speak Spanish. So that was kind of fucked up, right? You know what I mean? The homies didn't even speak a word of Spanish, but they're being deported, Hey, it is what it is, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, all bullshit aside, I'm going to keep it real and 100% with you guys. You know what I mean? When people come over here, I understand they try to better their lives, but you got to always remember, what you did, you broke the law. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm for this and that, because the way the ICE runs shit is absolutely wrong. You know what I mean? There's a right way to do things and there's a wrong way to do things. Okay, but breaking the law was breaking the law. You know what I mean? Nobody had me a fucking pity party when they slammed me down because everybody refused to give me a fucking job because I was an ex-felon. So what did I decide to do? I went to right there to fucking Garvey, 1010 East Garvey Avenue, around that area, Chico and all that, and I started curb serving. I had to provide for my family. That was the only way I knew how to do it. And the people that were telling on me were people that actually broke the law too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a fucked up deal. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I wasn't going to sit there and pout about it. It happens. Life. No one said life is going to be a bowl of cherries, people. My homeboy paroled from Calipat a few months ago. 2 weeks later, he OD'd. Man, that's fucked up, man. Rest in peace. Hey, Joe Walker. Yeah, hey, that's another thing, G. There's so much bullshit out here in this world, homie. It's scary, you know what I mean? Dope isn't the way it is. Yeska's not the way it is. I used to love Yeska, homie, but I wouldn't fuck with that shit. Now, that fucking Yeska would probably kill me. This shit's cut with so much fucking chemicals the way it's grown nowadays. It's crazy. Hey, to each his own. Hey, but you see little homies, or they got them vape pens and all that, puffing like Puff the Magic Dragon, huh? It's like, fuck. And I love the way Yeska, even to this day, I don't smoke Yeska, but if I come across some old like skunk or some indica or something like that, a bud, I'll save it for like an air freshener. I love the way it smells. There was this one, if you guys are from my time, it came from Oregon. It was seasonal. It was called Christmas Tree. I remember carrying that baggie around because I had me a zip of it, an ounce, of it. And then once I got down to that baggie, I kept that baggie for as long as I could, man, just to smell that smell. That shit smells so good. I'm puffing heavy right now, Wonk. Hey, I bet you are, my G. Everybody does that shit now, man. That's like that shit spread like an epidemic. It's almost spread as much as the fucking cri cri. That fucking cri cri ain't no joke. Except for nowadays, you see these fools walking around like zombies, man. It's sad, homie. You know what I mean? But I hate to laugh about it, man, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? High Power Fitness was born. Yeah, I was born right here in the USA. USA. I was born. Actually, I was born. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you in Pico Rivera Community Hospital, but born and raised in the city of South del Monte, right down the street, man. Shoo. I live right down the street from my original house. Homie, and my house is still there. My homeboy paroled from, yeah, okay, I already got to that right there. So we got 113 people right here, 105 likes. Hey, I appreciate it. Man, we just dropped from 113 to 99. What's really going on here? Hey, hour 15 minutes. Hey, looking shredded. Nice. Hey, I appreciate that, Big Rod. Hey, it's just being consistent with the dialed in nutrition. You know what I'm saying, G? Do you smoke cigs? No. You know, I used to smoke cigarettes a long time ago, especially when I used to pistear. That and doing periques. All bad. You know what I mean? But I was really never heavy smoker. Maybe a couple packs of frajos a week. I used to smoke, Marlboro Reds were my favorite. But I've smoked Benson and Hedges, Marlboro Reds, Camels, Camel non-filters. You know, I smoked them all. You know what I mean? I was just going with the trendy shit. Then when I went to the joint, I loved smoking Bugler. You know, Bugler was the shit. I used to get my Taylors. My wife would send me 30-pound packages. I'd have me a 30-pound package of Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams, fucking Zingers and Suzy Q's and all that shit. Then I'd have my other 30-pound package with all my hygiene and everything else. And man, I was good. My Taylors, I was selling them. I actually quit smoking in the joint, homie. High Power Fitness is the son of a Korean War veteran. Absolutely. My Jefito served in Korea. I remember, look, I'm going to share something with you guys, man, because I remember when I was a youngster growing up, there was a sitcom that I used to watch. It was called Happy Days. And I asked my pops, I said, hey, pops, you ever watch Happy Days when you were a kid? He goes, shit, when I was your age, I was dodging bullets. Yeah, my dad went in the military, enlisted at a young age. He went to military school and all that. So yeah, my father was a military man. My mom was a military wife. And yeah, my dad was one of them gung-ho guys, really good dude, loved by all my homeboys right here in the neighborhood. He wasn't from the neighborhood, like I said. But yeah, he was a military guy, and I used to ask him too, hey, Pops, you ever kill anybody? He goes, no, I never stopped to ask him. Real simple, right? Real talk, man. Yeah, I miss my dad, my mom and my dad. They're gone, but yeah. Rudy Mesa, Dr. High Power Fitness. I wish I was a doctor, baby. You know what I mean? But I could be the homie doctor right here. You know what I mean? Low key. I'm just here to, share knowledge that I picked up along the way, G. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I always encourage everybody, before you make any decision to change in your overall health, your fitness, or your dieting, get advice from your doctor, your primary physician. You know what I mean? He is a licensed doctor that can make them decisions for you. Me, I'm a full-time online fitness coach, and I have my credentials to do what I need to do as being a fitness coach. But I'm not here to give anybody advice on to change their ways. I'm just here to share knowledge with people. Knowledge that's worked for me. You know what I mean? And like I said, always seek advice from your doctor. My pops always watched Happy Days when I was a youngster. Yeah, Happy Days was a shit, huh? Fucking Fonzie, huh? Ralph Malph and all them fools. Bonanza, Gunsmoke. Hey, my G. MASH. Oh, my. Hey, let's take it way back right here. You guys remember Land of the Lost? The fucking Slee Stacks? Well, the other day I ran into an individual that looked like one of those fucking Slee Stacks. Crazy, right? I had like a flashback. It's crazy, huh? Hey, Papas, what's up, Papas? Greetings, Papas. You know what's up, Ralph Malph. Hey, yeah, so you know what's up, eye for an eye, Mr. Ralph Malph, huh? That fucking fool was a clown, huh? Richard Cunningham, Jody and all them. Yeah, that shit was fun, man. Hey, times have changed, man. I was the Fonz for 5th grade Halloween. Hey, that's what's up, homie. Set suspense, huh? Hey, how tall? I'm 5'9", G. If you're asking me, I'm 5'9", 5'9 and a half. You know what I mean? But who's in the fuck gonna argue about a half an inch? I'm 5'9", G. I'm almost at my pre-goal weight, which is 185. I'm trying to max out at 190 pounds, G. That's gonna be my goal. And once I reach that, I'm gonna just dial in my nutrition to the T, where I could sustain that look. You know what I mean? Just to maintain that look. It'd be basically maintenance calories that I'll be providing for my body. Yeah, Bay Area super fans. I love that show, Renegade. Renegade, huh? I'm not sure what movie which one you're talking about, my G. But I remember I used to watch on Streets of San Francisco when I was younger. That shit was off the hook too. Beretta and all that shit. Shit was crazy, man. Gramps out here lighting people up. Damn, OG. Hey, you know this cat had to get his clown on, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, much love and respect to everybody out here, man. You guys are still rocking with me. I still got 100 people in the audience right here. Hey, I don't know what to do. If we should keep rolling with this, because you know this cat could bump his guns all day. That's just what I do. You know what I mean? I enjoy this. And hey, check this out, man. These glasses seem to work pretty good right here. I think these, shit, I might not even have to go get any. Might have came up on these, right? Who knows? Maybe they were mine back in the day. Nah, hey, I've always been in denial. I didn't need no glasses. Jack Me Off. Hey, that's a code name, Mr. fucking Jack Me Off or Jack Mihov. My wife will argue for a half an inch. You ain't right, my G. That's crazy. Star a little, huh? Okay, let's see. Spanky Contreras. The Ponderosa. Hey, yeah, the Ponderosa. As a matter of fact, G, I believe I went out there to Reno to go check that place out, but it no longer exists. I went to this one town that's out there. It's a ghost town. It was cool. As a matter of fact, rest in peace, Josh. I was going to meet up with him because we were going to collab. Josh, actually, Rascal, actually reached out to me and was giving me my props on my channel and on my fitness program because he was following me for the longest time on my Instagram. That's where a lot of people recognize me from, Instagram people. And so anyways, long story short, we were gonna reach out to him, man, and then that thing happened with old boy. Rest in peace. He was a good dude, man. But yeah, we had some things lined up, and and this was behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Nobody knew about it. But yeah, Gandhi on roids. Gandhi on roids. Who the fuck is Gandhi? Gandhi isn't Gandhi bald, fool? I'm not fucking bald. Maybe I do look like Gandhi. Who knows? But hey, I don't know about roids, homie. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm on fucking doubting on my nutrition. Don't hate my boy if you're referring to me. Who the fuck is this? Gilbert Cuz? Stop it already, homie. Okay, you taking tests? Nah, no tests, G. I just eat good. I eat really clean, G. I stay dialed in, straight up. You know what I mean? If there comes a point in my time where I need to take tests, hey, who knows? I just might. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't think so, G. I've been so blessed. I'll give you an example, man. When I was all fucked up on that shit, I used to eat a tub of frosting, 2 of those a week. They were Betty Crocker frosting, whipped vanilla. Okay, I would buy me a pack of Little Debbie's, the Swiss rolls. Every morning, I would get one of those packs because 2 came in a pack. I would shove one in that frosting, mix it up, shove the other one in there, mix it up, and eat that shit with a glass of milk, and that would be my shit. And I would eat 2 of those a week, G. And I was blessed not to become diabetic, so it's just the luck of the draw, my G. You know what I mean? And from the way I'm going and all the test results that I do, because I get my blood work done randomly, and I actually do physicals, at least once a year, and I'm on point with everything, G. How do you get the energy to get up at 2 a.m., G? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in bed by 8:30. That's how I do it, G. You know what I mean? It's just, and I'm going to tell you something too. When you get older and if you've worked all your life, it's like your biological time clock. You automatically just get up, you know what I mean? And me, I hear I'm just being sarcastic here. I could hear a fucking cockroach fart and I'm gonna jump up out of bed. No, I don't have no cockroaches in my house, my G, you know what I mean? Hey, I tell you one thing though. I went to go visit my homie in the city over, and them fools got some big motherfucking cucarachas, man. Shit, I would have fucked with them. Shit, right here in my barrio, they're just little tiny ones. You know what I mean? But how do you get that energy? Yeah, well, that's how I get my energy, G. You know what I mean? I'm in bed early to bed, early to rise. Makes you wealthy and wise. Up in the morning before the shining sun, running 100 miles till the motherfucking day is done, baby. That's me. You almost look like Sonny. The fuck? Barger, rest in peace, Sonny Barger. He was a legend. Sonny Barger was the Oakland Hells Angels president support. 81. Oh, yeah, that's a trip that you say that. You know, in my neighborhood, when I was younger, there was a lot of House Angels right there. They used to actually hang out at the pit. The hamburger stand's still there, but it's not called the pit. I think it's called Rick's now. It was right there off of Walnut Grove and Garvey, right across the street from the Flamingo Hotel. So Lulu's big dog turned in from Fresno. Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to Fresno, my G. Actually, he had, I don't know if you're a bulldog, my G, but when I was doing time and, there was a truce between us back then. My pinochle partner, he was fucking badass. I mean, he was a bulldog. He was a good dude. Yeah, and you know what? He was actually sent down south over here because they wanted to test the waters to see how the homies were gonna behave, and that was during that time where I got crossed up being sent to the wrong joint and how I ended up down here because I did most of my time up north, homie. But yeah, hey, shout out to Fresno, G. Eggs are good for you, G. A lot of people, they have a bad rap, but nah, that cholesterol and all that shit, nah, that shit's out the window. Do you think Pollo Loco is a good fast food? Pollo Loco's great, G. Just stay away from the fried shells and all that because they use seed oils and stuff like that. And then you really don't know how often they change their oil either, So that becomes the most harmful part to your body. Whenever you use vegetable oils, seed oils, and they've been reheated over and over, it manipulates the original form of that oil and becomes more harmful and toxic to your body. It will also, some of them seed oils can produce acrylics in your body, which is bad for you. So yeah, you just got to be cool. Pollo Loco is like the one of the healthiest. I'm going to put you up on the game a little bit too. A lot of people don't know about this. Right here in my neighborhood at KFC, I go over there and ask for the baked chicken. They don't advertise it, but KFC, at least the one right here in my neighborhood, one right across the street from Santa Fe Farms, which is now Superior Market. If you know, next door to Jack in the Box, the 24-hour Jack in the Box, they have baked chicken there. Bomb. I think it's better than Pollo Locos. Pollo Locos is bomb though. Don't get me wrong. I love Pollo Locos. Pollo Locos take CBT. Real shit, my boy. You are such a positive guy. I'm giving up some stuff that's had a hold of me for a long time. Withdrawals are pretty bad, but your positivity is. Hey, Hey, it's better today than later, G. You know what I mean? Deal with the consequences, the withdrawals, and all that. Just do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Because life is good. Life is too short. You don't want to find yourself in a hospital bed, fucking beating yourself up and regretting all the things that you could have, should have, would have did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jack in the crack. Okay, an eye for an eye. That's what's up. Curry, I agree. Yeah. Chastity Dirksen said hi. Hi, Chastity. I don't know if you're telling me that or not because, I'm running fucking late on all this stuff. But I think I caught up to everybody, man. So we got 125 likes in the Ponderosa. Hey, we got free Cuba, baby. You know what I mean? I got a lot of my Cubano homies. Hey, Jesus, that's some crazy foods right there. Got some good ass food though. I tell you that. We got a Cuban restaurant right here off on Peck and Ramona. Bomb ass fucking Cuban sandwiches. I forget the name of them, but they're bomb though. Right across the street from the KFC, next to Albert's. Yeah, bomb. It's been there forever. Free Cuba. Hey, who's hey? Coco said hey. Free tacos. Free tacos, huh? Free tacos, okay. I don't know who you're talking about, eye for an eye, but fuck, where them free tacos at? I want some free tacos. Free tacos is good, huh? Those are good for any day. But yeah, so look, people, I'm about ready to bring this live to an end. I appreciate all you guys. There was an individual that shot me $10 right there. I forget your name, my G. But much love and respect. I really appreciate that. Hey, what's good, OG from Southside Pomona, Sharktown? Hey, what's up, my G? Shout out to you and all the homies from Sharktown, baby. I already know. Like I said earlier, that we had another homie from Sharktown right here. My taita on this last bid that I just did was from Sharktown, G. Yeah, he was my Sally. Better to suffer for a week on withdrawals than all your life taking from experience. You could do it. God bless. Exactly. That part right there. I couldn't have said it better myself, G. Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. Subscribe, homie. Love your vibes. Stay up. Hey, all the time, my G, I'm not going to change for anybody. I'm not going to fall into the bullshit that's out here on social media. All that shit's for the fucking birds, homie. You know what I mean? I've always known to take my own path. Even my homeboys could vouch for that. You know what I mean? I've always did my own thing. You know, when my homeboys were running low riders and shit, I was driving 4x4s. That's just the way I've been. You know what I'm saying? I got love for everybody. I got respect for everybody. As long as you give me that same respect in return, man, you could walk my motherfucking YouTube yarda any day. You feel me? This is my motherfucking YouTube yarda right here, people. All is welcome. All I expect is everybody just to pull up with respect. Pull up respect. Don't play no racist shit in here. You know what I mean? Because I'm non-biased and all is welcome. I don't give a fuck what anybody identifies as. You could come in identifying as a motherfucking cat and come in and say meow. Hey, you're cool to stroll the yarda. Okay? Just make sure you clean up your little fur balls after yourself. I'm referring to the cat. The J cats. Am I weird for eating corn on the cob the long way? Hey, to each his own, my boy. Hey, trip out, man. See, you guys are going to get me into rambling, man, but I got to go. America only. Ghost. Yes, America only, baby. This is what's blessed me with so many opportunities in life, and it's given a lot of opportunities for a lot of other people from other countries over here. People ask, what is the best country? The United States is the best country. Why? I'm going to give you the perfect example why it is. Take a look around you. We have every nationality in the world right here in the United States. Why? Because they know this is the best place to be the best you. Opportunity is here for everybody. Shit is going crazy the way it is, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Eventually stuff is going to iron itself out and we'll get things straightened out. I don't agree with everything, the way people conduct themselves and the way they portray certain things that go on around here, but I can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own feelings and opinion towards certain things, and we just got to learn to respect one another. You know what I mean? And work with one another. Communication is key. What about air fried chicken? Hey, air fried chicken's bomb, G. Straight up. I'm calling you G. It looks like that's Angela. Okay, but I think you have a guy's face right there. Yeah, air fried, anything air fried is good, homie. Pancho Loco, good night, my G. Hey, I thought you were talking about MC Pancho. MC Pancho's the boy from San Pedro. Him and Chamarita. Yeah, those are the homies right there. What state you from? I'm from California, my G. But anyways, people, I got to go. I got to go make my money because, you know, I got my team members that I got a team got to take care of because I do have team members from different parts of the world and we're on a different time zone. And I need to get my communication in with them because some of the guys are on a 16-hour difference. You know, so that's part of my job as being a coach. You know what I mean? So it's important that I keep communication. Communication is key with anything in life, man. You know, a closed mouth won't get fed, people. You know, the only stupid question is the question that's never asked. So if you guys have any other questions in the near future that you want to chop it up about, you know, and ask me about, hey, hit me up, man. You know what I mean? If it brings me out of my comfort zone, I'll let you know. And from now on, I'm going to wear these glasses. These motherfuckers are working, baby. I can see the print from right here. That's what's up, right? But anyways, people, much love and respect to everybody. I got to go. We'll see you guys mañana. And let me know what you guys think about this, man. Just keep running these lives because for me, it is way easier to run lives than to put up content. I don't want to be putting up boring ass content and I don't want to get in these little family feuds with people because I know the way I get. You know what I mean? I don't like coming at people the way I do, but I'm not going to sit around there and let motherfuckers take punches at me. Not this cat, not this OG. You know what I mean? I just won't do it, you know, and like I said, it will bring me out of character and I don't want that because there's no more room in my life for negativity, people. You know, so, but anyways, people, like I said, I'll go rambling on and shit. Who knows? Peace. Hey, I see you. Who's this? Send suspense. Peace. Okay, tomorrow's feed man. Eye for an eye. Waka waka. Tomorrow. Oh, no. Message deleted. Eye for an eye. View deleted message. Okay, hey, I'm glad you're doing that. Your hale, eye for an eye. Whack these motherfuckers. If they come at me foul in more than one way, why do people wear glasses on there? I wear my glasses on my head, G, because I don't want to lose them. That's why I wear them. Because I have priors on leaving my glasses everywhere. Stay up, homie. Shout out to Kentucky. Hey, you already know. Good night and thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. I used to complain about stupid stuff until I deployed. This county is great. Yeah, it is. G, you know what I mean? We just really got to sit back and really think about the opportunities that this place has given all of us. It doesn't discriminate. You know what I mean? But anyways, people, Kentucky here. Take care. Much love and respect to everybody. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Get up and get yours. Don't talk about it, be about it.